Anirudh, I
Yeah.
think we can start now.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I, Sudiksha, member of the Student Body Council, welcome you all on the behalf of this college homeschool. As we all know that today's program is hosted by the College Homeschool institution, once again, I give a convivial welcome to all who joined us today. Now, I welcome Madhav with an introduction of SPIC MACAY.
SPIC MACAY, the Society for the Promotion of Indian Classical Music and Culture amongst Youth, is a non-profit voluntary organization dedicated to promoting and awareness of Indian culture in educational institutions throughout India. For the past 44 years, SPIC MACAY has exposed thousands of students to various forms of Indian classical music, dance, folk art, craft, and folk theatre in schools, colleges, and professional institutions through concerts, lecture demonstration by legendary performers. Uttarakhand chapter has been particularly active in conducting over 400 events across the state each year. Beside classical concert, heritage walks, film classics, and workshops are being held regularly in schools. Students are selected for national scholarships and national conventions each year. In 2009, the founder of SPIC MACAY, Dr. Kiran Seth, was conferred with the Padma Shri. In 2011, the Rajiv Gandhi Sadbhavna Award was given to the movement by Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. This award was given to SPIC MACAY for its contribution towards the promotion of harmony, fostering amity and understanding amongst the masses of particularly the youth through Indian classical music and other aspects of our composite heritage. The movement stands on the shoulders of its volunteer who work selflessly in organizing the program as they realizes the importance of saving the country's cultural heritage.
Thank you, Madhav, for the introduction. Now, I would like to welcome Bhavleen with us to share with us about the lifetime achievements of Pandit Ronu Majumdar ji.
Pandit Ronu Majumdar ji grew up in Varanasi, where he was originally taught flute by his father, Dr. Bhanu Majumdar ji, and then Pandit Vijay Raghav Rao ji. Pandit Ronu ji's grand guru is the legendary Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. Recently, he was awarded with the Sangeet Natak Academy Award by the President of India. Sahara India Parivar felicitated him with Lifetime Achievement Award on the occasion of Jyoti Divas 2001. He received the prestigious National Kumar Gandharva Award for 2005-2006 for classical music by the Madhya Pradesh government. 1986, he received the Grammy nomination for his work on the album Tabula Rasa with Bella Fleck, the American banjo maestro. He has toured extensively in Europe, the USA, Canada, Japan, Singapore, Thailand, Australia, New Zealand, and Middle East. He has performed numerous times at world's most prestigious venues such as Kremlin, Moscow, the Palace of Bach's Arts, Bruce Lee's, and so on. His name has been associated with international maestros like Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, George Harrison ji, ace guitarist Rai Pooder ji, and several others. He had the honor of being first Lewis to give a concert in New Zealand's town hall situated in Auckland.
Thank you, Bhavleen, for the beautiful description. Now, it's time to enjoy the much awaited today's event to be presented by our honorable and worthy Pandit Ronu Majumdar ji. We heartily welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much for inviting myself and Pandit Ajit Pathak for today's interaction and, of course, the performance. I have been associated with SPIC MACAY movement since last 35 years or maybe more. And especially Uttarakhand chapter has been very close to my heart, and all the volunteers like Rupi Mahendraji and Abhishek Bhai and Vidya and everyone and all the students, schools, I have been performing. And before going to the question answer session, I will start with my evening raga, which is our main motto, to give you a beautiful, peaceful, healing music. As you all know, we have a time conception behind the formation of the raga. So I will go for evening raga. Gorakh Kalyan. Rag Gorakh Kalyan. And I will play a Beenkari Angala of Maya Gharana. After that, I play a little bit of Jor. And then two compositions set into Rupak Tal and Teen Tal with Ajit Ji, who has come all the way here to join at Dehradun and has been performing with me since last 20 years. Sit back and relax in this beautiful atmosphere. Rag Gorakh Kalyan. Thank you.
पंडित जी सॉरी, थोड़ा सा बीच में बोल रहा हूँ मैं। हेलो, आप सुन पा रहे हैं पंडित जी मेरे को? जी पंडित जी, अभिषेक बोल रहा हूँ। थोड़ा थोड़ा आवाज थोड़ी कम आ रही है पंडित जी, थोड़ी सी। आप आलाप कर रहे थे इसलिए मैंने बीच में रोका नहीं। थोड़ा सा हम बढ़ा सकते हैं कि थोड़ी सी वॉइस?
जरूर बढ़ा सकते हैं।
जी।
पूरा साउंड सिस्टम है, आपको बोलना चाहिए था बीच में भी।
नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं पंडित जी, थोड़ा सा अगर
अब चेक करेंगे हम लोग। अब आप
और अगर आप थोड़ा सा अगर 1% अगर आप थोड़ा सा इको भी देख सकते हैं, हम मतलब मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है थोड़ा सा शायद इको हल्का सा ज्यादा है, हल्का सा।
देखो थोड़ा कम करो। अभिषेक
जी पंडित जी।
देखो थोड़ा कम करो।
हाँ जी, थोड़ा सा कम कर सकते हैं पंडित जी।
अभी देखिए।
जी ठीक है, बिल्कुल ठीक है, अभी ठीक है पंडित जी।
थोड़ा को एक बार साथ में सुनिए। ठीक है, ओके, सुंदर। ये बोलिए। शुरू करें। प्रस्तुत है रूपक, जैसे मैंने कहा, जैसे बंदी बहुत अच्छा। तो The same Mandish I played in heart to heart with our own Ustadon ke Ustad, Zakir Hussain ji. So this Mandish he played with me. Today you are with him. Beautiful composition. Feeling which I leave full body. It's a traditional composition. Enjoy the simple shape of the room.
Anirudh?
Thank you so much, sir, for this beautiful performance. I do think
Thank
that
you so
this is
much.
a feeling. I do think that is a feeling that we all will share, that what we have witnessed right now is one of the most spellbinding and soulful performance. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And now,
We enjoyed it.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can start with the questionnaire.
And now I think we can start with the questionnaire. So in a minute, we'll be starting. Till then, I think you can get, we all can get ready with our questions.
Till then, you can ask Anirudh. Anirudh, take a charge, bache.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So first of all, I'm so mesmerized with this performance. I think we have what we have seen, this flute and all. We have always seen it as like very difficult form, but when you perform and when sir performed, it was all very mesmerizing, sir. Very mesmerizing. I wanted to ask you this question, like, uh, how did you find yourself to be comfortable with this form of instrument, like flute? How did you find that this suits you?
That's a very wonderful question. And when I was 6 years old, actually, my father was not a professional musician. He was a great oil painter and a homeopathic practitioner. But he played flute as a hobby, as a just passion, you know. So I used to just play with all the flutes like a toy. And during those moments, I fell in love with the sound by breaking them and blowing them. So, as a punishment, my father asked me to practice. How many flutes you broke? I said, 6, maybe. He said, then you have to practice 6 hours every day. So that was a very nice punishment I got from him. And then I just fell in love with this pastoral instrument is a very natural instrument. You can see there is no string which human mankind should add or would have added or something like that, or khuti like sitar or something. It's an instrument of nature, Mother Nature. So I thought this is the gift of God to me. And I kept playing more than 50 years now.
Thank you, sir.
Manvi Verma is there, beta. Manvi.
Panditji, can you please explain to the students, what the flute is made of and, different types of flutes, because some of them would like to know.
Of course. The flute was basically always played in a very tribal culture, or in a bhajan, or maybe in gurdwaras and those things. And as an accompanying instrument. So it was Pannalal Ghosh, pioneer of Bansuri, who thought about that classic sound and the deep sound in the Bansuri, and he designed this big flute. And also made this sa concept that 3-finger close and 3 open becomes do re mi fa mi sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. So this is sa re ga ma. So all this contribution of Pannalal Ghosh will always remembered for millions of years to come, maybe. And there, as you asked very rightly, there are many kinds of wind instrument in the world, but bansuri, bamboo flute is the most ancient instrument, and veena and venu. Veena because being Khari we play. Veena, venu. Veena is this and venu is this. So there are many flutes. There are Moja, which is played in Punjab, playing two flutes together like this. And then there are Tipana flutes. There are Judia Pawa in Gujarat, in Gujarati culture. And then there are many, many kinds of flutes. Every region you will find a flute, a wind, bansuri or murli. Even in the नुमाइश जो बोलते हैं festivals में आप देखेंगे कि somebody is playing some kind of flute, murli, bansi. They're all one, but जो सुर बांसुरी से निकली वो बनी बांसुरी और जो बेसुरी निकली वो बेसुरी हो गई. तो इसीलिए सुर में बजाना है तो बांसुरी होगा.
Yeah. Next, we have a Bhavleen Kaur.
Sir, we loved your performance. I want to ask you, what was your most memorable performance you have ever done?
Oh wow! I would definitely remember only that, you know, under my Guruji, Bharat Ratna is not just justification to Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. As Ahmed Subbalakshmi said, he was a Vishwa Ratna. So, playing with him in Moscow Festival of India, I went through ICCR and playing with Moscow Chamber Orchestra and getting standing ovation in the rehearsal itself, playing their own Moscow Russian piece at that age, 1988, when I was not even 25 years old. I was just maybe 23 or 23 and a half. So I think that's most memorable, still remains most memorable in my life.
Next, Anirudh.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask, like, when we practice some kind of art, so we all face some kind of difficulties. So while practicing, so what kind of difficulties you faced?
In the beginning, I never felt it, but if you start little later stage of your life, like if you start at the age of 30, then you might feel little, you know, little tiredness in the beginning 1 year because of blowing your lungs. But if you really start at tender age, like 6 year, 10 year, or even 15, then you'd never fail. That's the only difficulty. And then one more very deep thing I want to say about Bansuri, that Bansuri can become out of tune very easily because you can't tune it. So you can only tune while making it, right? By making the whole bigger or smaller, you know, those things. But while playing, you have to balance your pressure of your blow so perfectly that it doesn't become sharp or flat. Like if you're playing just sa, in vocal, you can just sing in perfect pitch, you know. I'm not saying the vocal is easy. I'm saying flute is more difficult as far as tuning is concerned, because you can't tune, no. There is no hammer like apna hathodi dikhana. No, khali dikhana. You can't do this. So, you know, there is nothing to tune. So, easily it can become sharper. So, that's the challenge. So you have to blow your, it's like a meditation. It's like just pranayam.
Yeah.
Balance, as Ajit Bhai said very rightly. And I would suggest any flute learner or a student should do pranayam regularly. It is must. प्राण को आयाम देना बांसुरी बजाने में बहुत महत्वपूर्ण चीज है.
Next, Manvi. Manvi, ask a question. You raised up your hand. Manvi Verma.
Namaste, Manvi.
Anirudh.
You'll
Ma'am,
have to unmute yourself, Manvi. Abhishek, just check if she is able to unmute herself.
Who, ma'am? Manvi.
Manvi Verma.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you can ask her to unmute. Means there is an option for you where you can ask her to unmute. I'll also do.
Okay.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Manvi.
So first of all, I'm amazed by your performance. I was literally, my fingers were dancing while you were playing. I wanted to ask, do you feel nervous before your performance?
Should I lie or should I be honest? Manvi, I'm not nervous nowadays, to be very honest. But I'm very conscious though. I used to get nervous so much that I could not sleep, I could not sit. What to do? I would just walk in my hotel room. You know, it's so funny. It's so funny. I used to feel like somebody has taken half of my power from my body.
Yeah.
I thought, what's going on? Who is that person? I have to catch him. But one person is still there. I hope something for him. Well, jokes apart, nowadays I don't get nervous at all. I look forward to it and I become very sincere. I start preparing my mind from the morning itself. You trust me, this stage was prepared in the morning itself. Sound was checked, lighting, everything. Because in this Corona situation, my hall room has become a studio now and a performance stage. So that as if I'm sitting in the Dehradun and playing at present. So every details I go through, but nervousness has gone from me, thank God, now.
Anirudh, anybody is there?
Sudiksha is there. Madhav is there.
Yeah, please
Manvi
invite.
is-
Yeah, invite Sudiksha.
Sudiksha, you may ask your question.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Firstly, I thank you to be here with us and give your performance. Your performance definitely will leave undeniable prints in our minds. And my question is that when you got tired or got demotivated, then what inspired you or what was your inspiration at that time?
That's very, very true question.
Yeah.
Many times I become not tired by the health or something, but demotivated to do certain things. And then I start playing other instruments like tabla, watching cricket. I am myself is a cricketer and I play for Bombay Times newspaper. Just few years back also, I hit a sixer on Tawfiq Qureshi and thank God he was saved because he would have broken his fingers and wouldn't play the tumba, the god instrument he plays. Jambe, Jambe. So thank God he's playing still. So I do something else because the monotony can come always by doing the same subject. You people are at a very young age now. Never ever suppress your passion.
Yeah.
If you're ready, as Rupidi knows and Abhishek knows, I'm also a poet. I start writing poetry, kind of doing rhymes and appreciating Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And, you know, he's my favorite. So, and others also I like, but I'm not biased about it, but, you know, something like that. So, I'll do another subject. So the motivation again comes to me. Thank you for asking such a personal question to me.
Manvi, you may ask your question.
Good evening, sir. Sir, I am very amazed with your performance, and I only wanted to ask you one thing, that what was the things, your feelings coming in your first performance ever when you did it?
Oh my God. First performance, I was praying that it should be cancelled. I was so nervous at New Era High School in Ulhasnagar, USA, Ulhasnagar Hindi Association. Well, USA, honestly, I'm not lying. I was praying because I was nervous, and I was praying that they should just book somebody else. But it never so happened. And I was so happy, and I played, and the journey continued. People loved my performance, and the principal of New Era High School, they blessed me, and I kept my journey as a blessing of Bhagwan.
Madhav, you may ask a question.
नमस्ते पंडित जी।
नमस्ते।
तो सर मेरे को आपकी फ्लूट बहुत अच्छी लगी, मैं बहुत प्रसन्न हुआ आपकी फ्लूट से। सर मैं क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहता हूँ कि आपने क्रिकेट और फ्लूट में से जब चुनने की बारी आई थी तो क्या आपको बहुत टफ लग रहा था या आसान चॉइस थी?
ऋषिकेश जी, आप साउंड देख रहे हैं, इनका थोड़ा नेटवर्क ठीक नहीं था, तो आई कुड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड द क्वेश्चन।
बेटा रिपीट द क्वेश्चन बेटा। माधव रिपीट द क्वेश्चन बेटा।
नमस्ते पंडित जी, अब ठीक है?
हाँ बेटर बेटा।
पंडित जी मैं पूछना चाहता था कि जैसे आपने कहा कि आपको क्रिकेट बहुत पसंद है और आप किसी वक्त पे क्रिकेटर रह चुके हैं, तो आपको चॉइस दी गई थी कि आपको फ्लूट बजाना है या क्रिकेट, या आपके लिए आसान था कि मेरे को फ्लूट में ही जाना है आगे?
नहीं, क्रिकेट में तो मैं इंटरेस्टेड हुआ मुंबई में 73 आने के बाद, तो उसके बाद तो बहुत लेट हो चुका था, नहीं तो मैं बांसुरी नहीं बजाता, क्रिकेट ही खेलता। आई एम जस्ट किडिंग, दैट्स नॉट ट्रूथ। Ajit knows that I'm at present lying, झूठ बोल रहा हूँ मैं। नहीं, my first love is flute. Cricket is far away from me if you compare with my flute. Cricket is just it's a pressure, you know. It is something which gives me that fresh air, that changes. But my main love is definitely Bansuri is my lifeline. If I don't blow my flute, I will die. You know, I pray that I should play one beautiful note and close my eyes on that stage. I don't know whether that will happen. Wonderful sa and goodbye. And then tata. It's very emotional. Yes. How can I live without my Bansuri? I can't. This is what happens to every artist. The body becomes weak with the age, but thoughts becomes much better with the age again. As we grow old, we see the rag much better. But to render that, you need a power of bones and flow and lungs and things like that. It's difficult. But that's journey. We have to accept what Banke Bihari Krishna gives you. I'm playing his instrument. He will take care.
Ma'am, I know that the students are very curious to know many questions from Panditji because they got mesmerized. Otherwise, this process will be non-ending, sir. Ma'am, should we go with the vote of thanks or we should continue with the questionnaires?
Whichever. Panditji, are you happy to answer one or two more questions?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have the time?
100%.
So, I have one or two. We have Dhruv. Maybe Dhruv can ask.
Yeah.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Dhruv.
Sir, I have a question for you. like if you are a musician and you are such a great musician and famous, so what is like if you made a mistake on the stage, and like how will you cover it, like if किसी को पता ना लगे?
Very nice question.
इसमें भी थोड़ा एको था अभिषेक. Can he repeat the question?
जी पंडित जी.
Repeat the question. Dhruv, repeat the question, beta.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, my question is like we all know you're a great musician, and we all know you're such a so famous. So, what if you made some mistake on the stage in live ongoing performance, and how will you cover it? Like no one's get to know about it.
You are very naughty. Ajit is laughing. You are definitely a genius. I don't know. If you're not naughty, there is no fun in the life. You will become very big. I bless you, Dhruv. And sometimes we musicians are also very naughty and very clever and very, very. We are not notorious, but Ajit, I don't know. Maybe he's notorious. And you people are not asking question to him. He will give me a hard time. So I want somebody to ask at least half question to him. Ajit, that's all. No, I'm just kidding. So yes, your question is now I should sincerely answer. The answer is very simple. If you are afraid of mistakes, how can you hit a sixer? If you are always afraid of getting catch out at the boundary, how can you hit a six? So taking risk is life, and life is a risk. So we take risk, and mistakes are always going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen because we are human beings. That's why I condemn if somebody says, I'm God of flute. How can you become God of flute? God never makes mistakes. You can be flute. People call me nowadays flute wizard. I can't tell them, don't call me flute wizard. But if somebody calls me flute, God of flute one day, I will definitely stop, whether he is my student or he is my friend. Because I must have played thousands of wrong tihais, thousands of wrong notes. Ajit must have played thousands of wrong tihais in his life. So, but my audience always forgives me and likes my spontaneity and impulse reactions to my own. I want to surprise myself before surprising you. So I make mistakes, but I learn from my mistakes and I don't repeat them again. And sometimes one little hidden agenda is there that if during making the mistake, I change from half the way and make it a unique thing. Like in between, I play something high. It's a musical thing. It's a little mathematical thing I'm sharing with you. In between the TI, I know that it's wrong. I started. But in between, I change the calculation, and then that becomes wow. And trust me, that TI that becomes the actual thing. And people know that he tried now, and it was not prepared before the concert. My audience are smart. You people are smart. Thank you.
Anirudh, only give a chance to one more child, beta.
Bhavleen, you can ask a question.
Ask one question, please.
Yeah. Yes, Bhavleen, beta ask.
Yes. So, as you are such a great musician, what do you think about today's music? Like people are forgetting their roots. They are moving to different kind of music. So what are your views on that?
They're not forgetting. Otherwise, I would not be sitting here in Dehradun. So I'm not in Mumbai. Trust me, I'm in Dehradun at present. I think SPIC MACAY is battling, I mean, it's a lone battle. So more and more children should take it forward, because we cannot say that classic music is for classic. It should be classical music. Why classical? So the media and now Spotify is promoting so much of Indian classical music, and I think, if I'm not wrong, Spotify is very, one of the prime online music seller. So all my music they are playing, and if it was not a good thing, my son would have not taken it as a career, Rishikesh Majumdar. So I think it is a question of connectivity. It is, people are not forgetting. I will never ever think about it, because it's not truth. And youngsters, they love it. They meditate in the alap in the beginning. Some student asked me, is it going to be very boring? I said, it's up to you, but please try to meditate. They closed their eyes. In Kota, I was playing, and it just worked. Because it's not Unmadi music, it's Utsahi music. There's a difference. So it is a healing music, and it doesn't distract you from your studies, because your mind is always fresh. You can learn quickly. So it's a medicine also. Medicine for your soul. Indian classical music, 100%.
Yes, Anirudh.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
For asking such a wonderful question.
सर यहाँ तो पूरी क्वेश्चंस की आपके पास बहुत बड़ी लंबी झड़ी लग जाएगी यहाँ पे. आई नो दैट दे आर वेरी क्यूरियस एंड डेफिनेटली वी विल बी लुकिंग फॉर द मोमेंट दैट फिजिकली वी शैल बी इनवाइटिंग यू इन द स्कूल, एंड देन फेस टू फेस वी कैन हैव अ वेरी गुड इंटरेक्शन विद द स्टूडेंट्स. हम सर चाहेंगे कि आप जल्दी आइए एंड और बच्चों के साथ हमारी इंटरेक्शन कीजिए. तो सर मैं नाउ ओवर टू अनिरुद्ध बेटा. Yes, convey your thanks to sir.
Thank you so much, sir, once again. The appreciation can make a day, even change a life. Your willingness to put into words is all that is necessary. Now, as we have come to an end for the session, I, Anirudh, head boy of the Scholasm School, on behalf of all the people present here, want to thank the two divine souls, Bansuri Vadak Pandit Ronu Majumdar ji and Tabla Vadak Shri Ajit Pathak ji, who made this Zoom meeting more than just that, and made us travel within the beauty of the divine resonance. Because of them, today we were able to become a part of the calm divinity. I want to thank SPIC MACAY for letting us experience this one lifetime opportunity. And I want to thank the school management for giving us this opportunity to become a part of this peaceful and serene session. I want to thank all the dignitaries who took out time and became a part of this session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Once again, sir, thank you so much. Sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And really, it was really very nice to see you here. And definitely soon we'll be looking you in the school. तो सर आपका तहे दिल से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर यहाँ आने के लिए. और
धन्यवाद.
राधा मैम
बहुत जल्दी हम लोग फिजिकली आएंगे.
हाँ सर.
We will do the tour as we did in the past also. The whole Uttarakhand tour.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So nice of you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Radha ma'am.
Okay, thank you everybody, and we've had a lovely session. Thank you.
Yeah.